Hello everyone and welcome. Let's explore what would happen after 2 consecutive weeks of taking cold showers daily. Surely you must have heard of the Iceman, the one who wrote a book and produced videos on YouTube introducing the Wim Hof Method. This method incorporates practices like ice baths and cold showers to enhance health. Today we will discuss some of the benefits and research related to cryotherapy or cold therapy. It's important to consider that although the idea of taking cold showers may initially seem uncomfortable, there are genuinely positive benefits to this practice. Gradual transition into this routine can make the experience more tolerable and less uncomfortable. It's truly intriguing to note that while we traditionally associate exposure to cold with the risk of getting sick, studies indicate that, in the short term, controlled exposure to cold can actually strengthen the immune system. Gradual adaptation to the cold can trigger positive responses in the body, including an increase in the production of immune system cells, such as white blood cells, that play a vital role in defense against infections. Furthermore, controlled exposure to cold can stimulate anti-inflammatory responses and promote the release of beneficial substances, such as endorphins, which can improve mood and reduce stress. These positive effects can contribute to a more robust immune system and an overall sense of well-being. When considering the practice of cold showers, the key is in gradual progression and respecting individual limits. Starting with shorter exposures to the cold and gradually increasing the time can allow the body to adapt more easily, making the experience more comfortable and less aversive. However, it's crucial to emphasize that before initiating any significant changes to your routine, it's advisable to seek medical guidance, especially if you have health concerns or pre-existing medical conditions. A healthcare professional can offer personalized guidance to help you incorporate this practice safely and effectively, maximizing potential benefits. When we expose ourselves to the cold, the body triggers a series of remarkable immune responses. This controlled exposure to cold is associated with an increase in monocytes and lymphocytes, which are essential types of white blood cells in the body's defense against pathogens such as viruses and bacteria. Additionally, exposure to cold is also correlated with an increase in helper T cells, known as the playmakers of the immune system. These cells play a crucial role in coordinating the immune response, aiding in the activation of other defense cells and recognizing invaders. Another important aspect is the increase in suppressor T cells, which assist in regulating the immune system. These cells play a fundamental role in preventing overly intense immune responses, helping to control inflammation and preventing tissue damage caused by an unregulated immune response. These adaptive immune system responses to cold exposure are fascinating and can contribute to strengthening the body's ability to handle external threats, as well as playing a role in immune system modulation and balance. However, it's important to note that cold exposure and its effects on the immune system can vary among individuals and should be approached with caution, especially for people with pre-existing medical conditions. It's always recommended to seek medical guidance before starting any significant cold exposure practice to ensure it is done safely and beneficially. An interesting point to consider is that historically, we've been taught to avoid the cold to prevent getting sick. However, modern understanding of controlled cold exposure reveals a fascinating phenomenon called the hormetic effect. The hormetic effect describes the body's adaptive response to moderate or challenging stress. In simple terms, it's like the principle, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. When the body is exposed to moderate and controlled stressors, such as cold exposure, it triggers adaptive responses that strengthen its defense and regulatory systems. When subjected to stress, such as cold exposure, the body initiates a cascade of biochemical and physiological events. This includes the activation of defense mechanisms, such as increased production of immune cells and the release of hormones and proteins that promote resilience and adaptation. Controlled cold exposure can be seen as a challenge to the body, but it is precisely this challenge that induces the body to adapt and strengthen, resulting in improvements in immune response, stress regulation, and other physiological systems. This updated understanding challenges the conventional idea of avoiding the cold at all costs and highlights the importance of controlled and gradual exposure to moderate stressors to enhance the body's adaptive capacity. However, it's crucial to practice cold exposure progressively and safely, respecting individual limits and seeking medical guidance, especially for those with specific health conditions. In addition to immune benefits, the practice of cold showers can lead to an increase in noradrenaline levels. This substance, similar to adrenaline, has a significant impact on mood. Individuals who suffer from anxiety, attention deficit disorder, or depression often have low levels of noradrenaline. Cold exposure can be a natural way to elevate these levels, improving mood, cognition, and focus. Interestingly, our bodies have evolved over time to adapt to challenges such as hunger and cold. This process, known as the hormetic effect, has resulted in survival mechanisms that enhance health to cope with adverse conditions. Thus, by exposing the body to cold, we are activating these adaptive mechanisms that promote health. Another significant benefit is the contribution to weight loss. The practice of cold showers can activate brown fat, also known as brown adipose tissue. This increases metabolism and thermogenesis, aiding in calorie burning and weight loss. Brown fat has the ability to burn more than 3,400 calories per day, significantly contributing to weight management. In addition to weight loss, cold showers can improve insulin sensitivity, controlling blood sugar levels. This is particularly relevant for people with diabetes or pre-diabetes. Regular practice of cold showers can result in enhanced insulin sensitivity, reducing insulin production and improving glucose levels. Other benefits include reduced inflammation, increased antioxidant defenses, neural protection, improved sleep, and even contributions to longevity. Cold therapy stimulates autophagy, a process in which the body recycles old and damaged proteins, promoting cell renewal. To gradually incorporate the practice of cold showers into your daily routine, I suggest starting with short durations and increasing gradually. Begin with a 30-second cold shower after a comfortable warm shower, gradually increasing cold exposure. This gentle method will allow you to enjoy the benefits without excessive discomfort. In summary, we've explored various benefits of cold showers, from strengthening the immune system to contributing to weight loss and promoting longevity. Consider incorporating this practice into your daily routine gradually, and who knows, you may experience remarkable transformations in your health and well-being. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and until the next video,